In the heart of the ancient jungle, where sunlight barely pierced the thick canopy, lay the forgotten city of Ilara. Its crumbling stone walls whispered secrets of a civilization long gone, and its overgrown pathways led to memories buried deep within the earth. Professor Amelia Hartley, an intrepid archaeologist, stood at the entrance of Ilara, her eyes wide with anticipation. She had dedicated her life to unraveling the mysteries of lost civilizations, and Ilara promised to be her greatest discovery yet. The Chronicle of Lost Memories, a weathered tome she had found in an old library, had led her here. Its pages spoke of a powerful artifact hidden within the city, capable of restoring forgotten memories. As Amelia stepped over the threshold, the air changed. It hummed with ancient energy, and the leaves rustled as if whispering secrets. She followed the winding path deeper into the heart of Ilara, her lantern casting eerie shadows on the moss-covered stones. The city seemed to hold its breath, waiting for her to unlock its past. The first memory came to her as she reached the central plaza. A young girl with sun-kissed skin played hopscotch, her laughter echoing through the empty streets. Amelia could almost feel the warmth of the sun on her own skin, the joy of carefree days. But then the memory shifted, a shadow fell across the girl's face, and fear replaced laughter. The ground trembled, and the city crumbled. The girl vanished, leaving only a lingering ache in Amelia's chest. She pressed on, guided by the Chronicle. Each memory revealed a fragment of Ilara's story, a forbidden love affair between a priestess and a warrior, a desperate plea for salvation during a devastating drought, a betrayal that shattered alliances. The city had witnessed joy and sorrow, love and loss, and Amelia felt it all, the weight of centuries pressing down on her. In the heart of the ancient temple, she found the artifact, the Memory Stone. It pulsed with energy, its surface etched with symbols she couldn't decipher. As she touched it, memories flooded her mind, a mother's lullaby, the taste of ripe mangoes, the scent of rain-soaked earth. But they weren't her memories, they belonged to Ilara, to its people. Amelia knew what she had to do. She closed her eyes, focused on the stone, and whispered the incantation from the Chronicle. The memories surged, merging with her own. She saw the girl playing hopscotch again, felt the priestess's longing, tasted the warrior's kiss. Ilara's past became her own, and she wept for a city lost to time. When she opened her eyes, the jungle had retreated. Ilara stood proud, its walls intact, its people alive. The girl still played hopscotch, but this time, Amelia joined her. The priestess and the warrior embraced, and the drought ended with a cleansing rain. The memory stone glowed, its purpose fulfilled. Amelia knew she couldn't keep Ilara's memories, they belonged to the city. With a heavy heart, she placed the stone back in its pedestal. The city shimmered, fading into the jungle once more. As she stepped out of Ilara, the Chronicle crumbled to dust. But Amelia carried its stories within her, the forgotten memories of a lost civilization. She vowed to share them with the world, to honor Ilara's legacy. And so, Chronicles of the Forgotten were born, a series of books that transported readers to ancient realms, where memories danced like fireflies in the night. Amelia's own memories intertwined with those of Ilara, and she became a keeper of stories, a bridge between past and present. And as she sat in her study, penning the final lines of the first book, she whispered to the wind, "Ilara, you are not forgotten. Your memories live on." And so they did, etched in ink and imagination, waiting for curious souls to unravel their secrets. Amelia returned to her small cottage on the outskirts of Ilara. The memories she had absorbed weighed heavily on her mind, like ancient stones pressing against her skull. She sat at her wooden desk, the quill poised above a fresh sheet of parchment. The inkwell trembled as if it, too, held secrets yearning to escape. The second Chronicle, the one she hadn't shared with the world, lay open before her. Its pages were brittle, edges frayed from countless readings. This Chronicle spoke of a forbidden love, a tragedy that had shattered Ilara's foundations. The priestess, Isolde, and the warrior, Kale, had defied tradition. Their love bloomed amidst the temple's sacred flames, their stolen kisses echoing through the marble corridors. But Ilara's High Council forbade such unions, the gods demanded purity, not passion. Isolde and Kale met in secret, their love a fragile flame in a world of shadows. One moonlit night, as rain tapped against the temple roof, Isolde whispered her fears to Chaol. "We are but echoes," she said. "Our love will fade, lost to time." Chaol held her close, his armor clinking softly. "Then let us become legends," he vowed. "Our love will carve its mark on Ilara's stones." But fate was cruel. The high priestess, Seraphina, discovered their secret. Her eyes were as sharp as the obsidian blade she carried. She confronted Isolde in the moonlit courtyard, her voice a whip of thunder. "You defile the gods," she spat. "Your love is a poison that seeps into Ilara's roots." Isolde pleaded for mercy, but Seraphina was unyielding. "The memory stone," she said. "It holds the truth. If your love is pure, it will reveal itself." And so, Isolde and Chaol stood before the memory stone, the same stone Amelia had touched. Its surface shimmered, revealing memories etched by centuries. The lovers clasped hands, their hearts racing. The stone pulsed, its light blinding. The memories unfolded, Isolde's laughter as Chaol recited poetry, their stolen kisses beneath the moon, the warmth of their entwined bodies. But then came the betrayal, the moment Isolde had doubted Chaol's loyalty. He had whispered secrets to a rival clan, endangering Ilara. Isolde wept. "Why, Chaol? Why?" He hung his head. "For us," he confessed. "To ensure our love survived." The stone's light dimmed, and Seraphina's verdict was swift. "Impure," she declared. "Your love is a curse upon Ilara." Chaol was banished, his name erased from history. Isolde remained, her heart shattered. She wandered the city, whispering Chaol's name to the wind. Ilara wept with her, its walls echoing her grief. Amelia wrote their story, the love that defied gods, the betrayal that tore them apart. She wondered if Chaol's spirit lingered, lost in the jungle, seeking redemption. And Isolde? Did she still haunt the temple, her footsteps echoing through time? As the ink dried, Amelia felt a presence, a whisper in her ear. "Remember us," it said. "Tell our truth." And so, she did. The Chronicles expanded, weaving Isolde and Chaol's tale into the fabric of Ilara's memory. The city embraced its lost lovers, their echoes resonating through every stone. Amelia knew her purpose, to keep memories alive, even when the world forgot. She closed the second chronicle, its pages sighing. Ilara's legacy rested on her shoulders, and she would carry it until her own memories faded into dust.